decided to grow in the US market, the way we've done it is to establish sales offices. So basically one individual well-connected with an established network. So that strategy worked great, and they've been able to develop sales in their different areas. But we continue to travel from Montreal to the different areas. And at the end of the day, having this American presence just in the sales rep really helped us, and we found out that the customers didn't really mind as well. And they were also ready to pay for premium rate to have the services of ERP Guru. So now fast forward to 2012. The ERP Guru brand was a success. We've been able to grow in major cities in the US by partnering with salespeople that are already on site. So we have great presence now in Chicago, in Boston, and in Pittsburgh, and we're making a lot of progress in the Washington, DC area, which brought us a lot of good customers of very good size. Another impact of ERP Guru is that people completely forgot the other brand, and now we're only recognized for ERP Guru, to the point where in terms of marketing, we do a bit of outbound marketing, but very little. People call us. So with some information newsletter presence in the different community group, both online and on site with NetSuite, within the NetSuite community, now people come to us naturally. At this point, we are the biggest NetSuite partner in the world in terms of headcount dedicated to NetSuite. The last time when we started to talk about changing the brand and moving iteration to a new level, we were less than 14 people. We now have grown to 32 people, and we're looking to add 10 more people in 2012. So that will be like a total of 40 people at that point, which is in a sense not a big number of employees when you look at a company, but in terms of market presence and as a NetSuite partner, it is huge. So we're having a great impact there. Also in terms of revenues, we've been able to, if you remember, cross the $1 million threshold back in 2009. At this point, we passed 3 million, and we're looking to around 4 to 5 million for 2012. So it's great for revenues, and it's also creating a lot of opportunities for us, having a very good cash flow position. So this is where we're at today, and looking to grow more in the next coming years. The way we're looking at it this year is that we want to expand and have a stronger presence in the US market. So what we're doing is that we're actually opening physical offices, and we're starting with the New England area. So I'm currently actually scouting different cities and different areas to open the really, as we call it, the real office ERP Guru in the US, and having the more employees and hire them to work as ERP Guru employees there. And the way we're going to do that is we are going to open a US company, which we didn't have to do actually in the last couple of years. So now there's going to be an ERP Guru LLC that's going to be incorporated in the United States, and that's going to be a subsidiary of ERP Guru Inc. So I believe that to stay the leader in the market and still continue to be the best partner and the largest partner of NetSuite in North America and even in the world eventually, we really have to verticalize. And I think that going after other product would actually disrupt our flow here, and would actually hinder growth in other markets. So for us to stay relevant and stay there, we have to invest on people, on knowledge management, and making sure that the recipe, the ERP Guru recipe, is replicated to other offices, and we can grow with it. But it's always a challenge in terms of growth of a company that deals with knowledge, is to take that knowledge to the next level and be able to infuse it in other resources as you grow. So in terms of staying relevant, I really believe that ERP Guru will stay relevant, but we have to be very careful at what we do and stay and be professionals, experts, a boutique basically for NetSuite. What we found out is that people want to rely on resources or companies that are, I'd say, fairly local, I'd say North American. So a customer in St. Louis, for example, will be very comfortable dealing with a company in Montreal or in Boston. However, the European and Asian market, namely Australia, is, I would say, a bit more frigid to those approach. However, I'd say that 5 to 6% of our revenues year over year comes from Europe and Asia. So we have customers in London, England, we have customers in Sydney, Australia, and some in Hong Kong that are using our services. However, with the time difference and the difference sometimes in culture can be a problem. And you'll say that Australia is very similar to North America, and I will agree. But there are some subtle differences between the two. So if we would want to expand in Europe, in Asia, like I said, Australia, we would definitely have to use the same approach as we did in North America, which is to have a sales presence there, have boots on the ground, as I like to say, and then staff those offices with resources that are specific to a European group.